Welcome to an episode of the Lords of Lobang. We're back here in the studio again. And we just finished an amazing hour-long episode on Breaking Wind. It's only available on our patreon.com/Lords of Lobang.
Go and check it out.
We talked about topics that we can't share with you guys on the air. Not because you guys don't deserve it, but because YouTube will take it down.
Correct.
Just like how they took down our Visa Day
Episode,
yeah. But on YouTube, not on, I think Spotify is still up,
Spotify
right?
is still on. Apple Podcast is still on.
Yeah.
So check us out on those non-fascist platforms.
Yeah, we need Elon Musk to buy YouTube.
Yes.
And to spread his wisdom and free speech on their platform.
And if I'm not wrong, is that Janet Garcia? No, that's another one.
Yeah.
That's another hopeful. Holy shit.
It's a new one. And
Yeah.
she
You
plays-
can't. We still have no camera going, so you're just listening to our voices,
Yeah.
and we are actually watching porn at this moment.
No,
right?
you're just watching the weather.
Yeah.
It's another promising weather lady.
It is the
Yes.
weather.
But
And-
before
Yes.
we go into the weather, let's just say, all hail Mother Russia.
Yeah. All salute Father Putin.
Father Putin,
If-
Daddy Putin.
if you
Yeah.
think you can,
For those gay folks.
if you can, if you can lead a coup
Yeah.
and survive against Russia, you're wrong.
You got nothing coming.
You're wrong.
You got another thing coming.
In
Oh,
the words
wow.
of The Wire, if you go for the king, you better not miss.
Yeah. Misk or miss?
Miss.
How is that coffee doing?
That's-
Is that coffee or plain water?
That's Russian.
That's
It's like Minsk.
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 Miss.
Minsk is Ukrainian.
Oh,
It's
oh,
Ukraine.
oh. So we have an underground supporter here.
I've
The Minsk Accords.
I've been
Miss.
stuttering and I've been stumbling over my language. I think something is wrong.
Oh, you're not the only one. When I did the emceeing that day also, I referred to everybody. I referred to myself as a guest
I think it might.
instead of the host.
it might
Yeah.
for Josie. It might be an effect because he can't give a lift to someone who has to work at 6.
Oh, what? Who, you? What did you do?
What?
No, it's a joke, which you didn't get, so it's okay.
No, but rest in peace, Wagner. What's his name again? Shit.
I'm still trying to understand.
Still trying to understand. It has levels to it.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain it to you later.
Yeah, later. Okay, Wagner Group. Let's see. What's his name? Wagner's
Try thinking.
Yevgeny.
I'm tearing the hair out from my head. I don't know. I'm lost. It's
Actually,
okay. It'll come back to me.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, come back
50
to me.
points for anyone that can pronounce his name. Yevgeny Prigozhin.
We call him Dead Man Number 1
Yeah.
because there are other dead people on the plane.
Just call him Ukrainian, no, Russian coup leader.
Yeah, Russian coup or leader of the Wagner Group, I guess.
Leader of the
Yeah.
Wagner Group. Yeah.
So
Former leader.
there's no mention of how the plane crashed, right?
Apparently, they ruled out surface-to-air missiles.
Right,
Right?
but not
So,
air-to-air missiles.
No.
not that. Not another plane.
One,
Or bomb on the plane.
yeah,
bomb on the plane.
internal missile.
Yeah.
A suicide bomber.
No, nothing.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have just poisoned the pilot.
Malfunctioning plane.
Right.
A bomb in the plane.
Yeah.
Poison pilot.
Poison pilot. We
Yeah.
don't know.
In
Yeah.
fact, poison everyone.
Yeah.
Why just poison the pilot?
Exactly.
You can't risk having another pilot on board. This ain't no place for Indiana Jones, man. No.
Yeah.
You can't have a...
Or maybe MH370 found this plane and then they crashed. It was flying around.
Yeah, I saw some videos.
Yeah.
They're saying that this is the video of the plane crashing. It wasn't like a gradual crash. It
That's a
went
good
straight down.
Oh, it nosedive straight into the earth.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it.
Right.
Straight. Well,
No,
I mean,
I
they
can
did it
spot
before.
MH360. Let's go down. 370. Sorry. Let's go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but what was he doing on that plane? He doesn't. He's the leader of a mercenary group. Doesn't he have his own military plane?
Dude, that was a private jet. That was a fucking beautiful private jet.
Yeah,
Right.
but
He's probably going for a business meeting.
no,
Maybe-
that leads me to believe that someone was enticing
set up,
him.
Yeah.
It's a setup,
So
yeah.
he would usually be flying in his old rackety A130 or like some
Had to be a military.
some military one, but
Right.
this one was like a luxurious private jet, lined with champagne.
I think it was a Legacy 500, 600.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Whatever that was.
What's the
then-
seating capacity for that? 20 people?
yeah.
In comfort.
In comfort. That's
Wow.
so. How many other people were on board with him?
I'm not too sure about that.
maybe like 10 other people, and then
Yeah.
like 4 stewardesses, and the
no,
pilots.
not 4 lah. Maximum 2.
Two stewardesses, and then later when they find out the pilot, recovering alcoholic,
Right.
license was actually revoked.
Yeah.
Can't fly anymore.
Or they
Co-
found out there was no pilot.
No, no
The pilot jumped off from the plane with parachute.
Co-pilot, co-pilot,
Ejector seats.
Ejector seats.
co-pilot is unlicensed heroin addict.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 stewardesses, hired escorts.
Right.
The
2 stewardess KGB agents.
Correct.
What is going on?
The other 9 passengers
Yeah.
all signed death warrants. This was their last meal,
Yeah.
and then it was flying on as he was
Yes.
talking, and I was like, "Oh, this is a mistake."
It'd be interesting to see what happens with the Wagner group, though. Most likely they will be
Dissolved.
No,
or
because
Splinter into
it
like
was
many
already
other factions.
settled, right?
Yeah.
There was an agreement between them and the Russian government to they came to an agreement. That's why the coup was stopped. And after that happened, I think they already decided to replace the leadership there. That's why they killed him.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of
that's how politics work.
That's true.
speaking of replacing leadership, well, ours is not really leadership lah, but we are
Figurehead lah.
Yeah, we are going
Replacing
through.
the Milo auntie.
Yeah, we are. We are
You
going.
should Milo auntie.
We are going through, and we are facing an upcoming election.
Yeah.
Not one as
Fa-
partial in
the
my
election
opinion.
to take over the Milo truck.
Yeah.
Yes, as to replace our previous
Milo truck, and they want to put in
Figurehead.
coconut water now.
Yeah, this time there are no prerequisites. The
Yeah.
prerequisites went back to how it originally was. No racial prerequisites.
Yeah.
Open to anybody to sign up. However, it seems as if the only people that can sign up are people who are more favorable to certain establishment.
Hey, don't make it seem like it's a rigged system.
Yeah. Singapore is all about democracy.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. My
we are
opinion.
one of the least corrupt countries in the world.
Correct.
Exactly.
But I
That's
had a
why
bias.
we pay our ministers such high salaries.
I was
Yeah.
just looking forward
Hair
to.
salaries.
I was
they
looking
pay
forward.
them in wigs.
I was looking forward to vote for someone with the name George. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's all. I was
George
just
Yeo.
looking- Yeah, I was just George Go. I
George
I
Go.
just like that name George.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wanted to vote for that name, and they took him out.
George Yu is someone else, right?
George Yeo is the MP.
Salute to Uncle George.
The other MP, the one that retired. Wait, he retired, right? Yeah.
Former Minister
Prime
George Yeo.
Minister.
Oh
Yeah, George Yeo.
Correct.
George Go is the one that missed out.
Harvey Norman, Osim.
This is George Go.
George Go.
George
I
Go.
see.
Harvey Norman or OSIP. Yeah.
Wow.
And Harvey Norman has good good
Good track
discounts here and
record.
there. Yeah.
Osim is fantastic.
Yeah, but it's
Singaporean
still-
company.
But the problem
Yeah.
is like it's too many lines of income, so I guess that's why they took him out of the race.
But isn't one of the requirements supposed to be $500 million that you manage a company?
One company,
worth-
I guess.
Yeah, $500 million.
So that doesn't make sense actually.
Yeah.
If you could manage multiple companies and amass
Actually, they haven't released,
immense wealth,
but they haven't released why he was kicked out, right? Or has it been made official? I don't know.
also all of this while you have been speculating about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell. I thought that was released. So has
No,
the,
it's speculation that
so the
that he had
reason-
too many
oh, that's
outlets.
bad speculation, man.
I thought that's actual
yeah, I
fact.
thought that was like actually
I
the
can't find
reasoning that the elections department and the
Right.
elections department, right, has been so fucked up.
Yeah.
So they sent like faulty fucking polling cards
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
over 900 2000 or 900 whichever the number is lah. Is it a 900 or 2000 something voters in the
Double.
Tanjong Pagar
Yeah, double.
constituency, right?
Right.
They gave them double voting cards.
Oh. So what's going to happen? They have to return the voting cards.
No, it's a problem.
Oh.
It's a major problem. Then there are over 200 plus people who are not on the voting registry because the 2020 general elections.
Yeah.
When you go there, they scan your IC.
Yeah.
The election department's reasoning is that maybe the IC wasn't scanned properly, so your attendance to vote was not recorded down.
Right.
So according to our records, you did not vote in the election, so your name has been struck off the voters registry. So they can't vote.
Wow.
Fantastic, isn't it?
I'm surprised that the number isn't higher
Oh
though.
shit! No,
Yeah, it's their fault,
Yeah.
and you can't vote.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, let's try to rectify it.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I withdraw that. So the rumors I heard was actually, I guess, real, because on Wikipedia it says, Go later said he did not accept the reason the committee denied him the certificate, saying that it took a narrow view on his capabilities. The committee responded saying the 5 companies were considered in their own merit instead of the combined figure. So his combined figure was 3 point something billion, and they were saying that the 5 companies were considered individually, and that he was only the chief executive in 2 of them, so not meeting the $500 million shareholder equity.
This is fantastic. This
Wow.
is one fucking way of keeping out
Whoever you
people-
don't want.
whoever you don't want, or whoever is in the private sector,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's not even say whoever you don't want lah. So people in the private sector, immediately you have nothing. You are not beholden to them, right?
Yeah. So let's just say if I were to run,
Mm.
if I wanted to run for the next presidential
Oh,
election,
I thought you wanted to go for a run.
yeah, no. It's like if I wanted to run for the next presidential,
Both are not going to happen.
not gonna happen. Maybe not for long, but yeah. So the next presidential election, if I was going to apply for it lah,
Yeah.
first of all, my age, I don't think that plays a part.
I don't think
Is
so.
there a minimum age?
No. So basically, the requirements that you have to be born here, or not born here, you have to be a
Citizen.
Singapore citizen,
Yeah.
because George Goh is Malaysian born
Naturalized.
but naturalized.
Right.
So I'm already born here. That's one thing. I have to be running a company worth, or at least able to bring in $500 million, which could change in 5 years. If they find out, probably through census, that there are a lot of people of this group earning like maybe $1 billion, they would know, right, this kind of figures, like CEOs.
Yeah.
So if I were to be a potential candidate, I would have to be in charge of a company, chief executive officer of a company, at least bringing in 500 million. And what are the other requirements?
No police record.
No police record, of like
Good standing in society.
never faced like bankruptcy
Yeah.
before,
Yeah,
or all those kind of things. All that aside, all that I've just said can be put aside the moment in 5 years' time they decide they need an Indian president.
No. It will still be in effect.
Yeah, but put aside because I no longer can run because I'm Chinese.
Correct.
That's what I mean. Like the
They're changing the goalposts to suit their needs lah.
No. If
fragility of it.
the race,
Yeah.
right? The race is an additional.
No,
It's an additional
I
thing.
get it.
Right.
I get that. But imagine I met all that, and then they decide, I can't have you, because I want this fella to go in, and that fella just happens to be this.
Yeah.
Once again, my opinion, I just can't get it. I'm still very sour about the 2000.
So
I think the next one is going to be Gragos, Eurasians. It's going to be Chris D'Souza.
So the election committee is like the VAR lah. Basically, you score
Correct.
a goal, then they're like, hang on, let us redraw the offside line again.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very accurate. Yep.
So
Very, very accurate.
Very accurate.
to
At
see
least
Yeah.
in like the general public's view.
right.
We might be taken down. This one.
No,
Just
as long
forget.
as it doesn't hashtag scum, hashtag election department Singapore, hashtag Dharman, you piece of shit. Yeah, as long as
I do like Tharman. I like Tharman. I
hate
just
that cunt
why I
because he has been so damn phony
Right.
ever since his bid for presidency has been put public.
he
has been made public.
recently just said that Singapore's ready for a non-Chinese for an Indian for a non-Chinese PM somewhere.
When did he say that?
After that, when he was asked to be a PM, no.
No,
And then
no.
now he's like, oh yeah, Singapore's ready for a non. Who's the next one? Lawrence Wong. Who's the next-
Exactly.
Who's the
Yeah.
next one after that? Not you. you said
Not
no.
Shanmugam, not
You
Vivian,
said no.
Yeah.
not Indrani Raja.
Yeah. You said no.
They yeah. But Shanmugam and Vivian got a bit of heat also lah with the rider. Yeah.
Right out.
Yeah, Rydok, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No lah. The whole thing is that he most likely may or may not have said no because he was put on. He's supposed to run.
You know
for this
how
election.
scummy he
Yes.
is?
Mm.
He resigned as a minister when no one knew that the presidential elections are going to come up.
Mm.
His resignation and that going public was the catalyst for everyone else to say that I'm going to run. Because before that, no one knew that the presidential elections were going to come up.
Wait, wasn't it announced already?
No,
Oh,
it wasn't.
right.
So everyone was like, what? We're going to have the election soon?
Actually, I've got a question, dude. Like, president term is 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So, don't they take the moment that Halimah Yacob steps into office on that day, then 5 years from now? Shouldn't it be the case? Like that's how you calculate time, right?
No. In the constitution gives them the right to within that period.
Within the calendar year, they can just announce like,
They can announce, yeah.
we're going to have it next week, for example, and then
Yes, but they have rules for it. Like there has to be like reasonable time given and all this kind of shit lah.
right.
It has to be made public by when, and then the elections have to happen by when. They will follow all of that. But
So-
the thing is that he has privileged information, right?
Yeah, no, and this comes into what we're talking. Yeah, like this privileged information, like him
Correct.
hanging around with the,
The people who are going to make the decisions.
Yeah, exactly. He will know things that other people, like the private people who
Correct.
want to run, will not
wouldn't
know.
know. Yes,
Yeah.
right. And a few days ago, I actually do not watch or listen to like local news. I don't watch or listen to any news,
Mm.
right? But I was having my dinner with my dad, and my mom was watching like the Tamil news. And the almost like 20 minutes of the half an hour news was about the elections,
Right.
right? And then they were talking about the signages that have been put up all over Singapore
Mm.
for Dharman,
Right.
right? So the reporter
I only
said,
see them,
tell again?
I only see them.
Yeah.
I only see Tharman's one.
Yeah, the other two did not. They have not printed posters. I think most they have got leaflets.
Okay.
Right.
So they said that we can't afford to do those.
Mm.
And Peter Ng, he said that I don't think it's environmentally friendly, so I'm not going to do that. And I don't have the money to do that. That's what Peter Ng said lah,
Mm.
right? And he was like, this is how far I will go.
Right.
Like I'm maybe going to print leaflets and I will go in person and try to convince
Yeah.
Singaporeans to
Yeah.
like, vote for me.
Tan Kim Lian should double down.
He went a little bit further. He said that whatever is coming out from my own pocket.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then Peter Ng responded and said that whatever is coming out of our own pocket. So journalists were like obliged to ask Dharman now,
Mm.
like, who's paying for this? Right?
Yeah.
You know what was his answer? Or his campaign's answer? We are following all the rules.
Which means Daddy Lee Hsien Loong is paying.
We don't know who's paying.
No,
Yeah.
you see, so
Is it taxpayers' money?
it
Is
can
it
be coming out.
PAP?
It
Is
can
it
be
some-
coming out my pocket, but from my salary, which was enhanced this year.
Like, we don't know.
Mm.
Like, why wouldn't you just say that it's coming out from my own pocket?
Because that would be,
That would, like, even if you were lying.
Yeah.
but it would be a lie. If you had said,
Oh, then you're
If
so
you're
truthful lah.
no,
Then
no, if
let's say lah, like, who's paying for it?
Mm.
yeah lah, but that would
But
be.
you're also not being
It
truthful.
wouldn't
then,
sound
lah.
nice. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't sound nice where the money's coming from lah.
Given his vague answer, right, most likely he's not paying for
No
it.
lah. But the thing
He's
is that
being covered somewhere, somehow.
you know Tan Kim Lian could double down.
Yeah.
He could just hire attractive girls to hold up his hold up his thing.
Where he goes for his like fucking
Yeah.
walk around, right, in
Yeah,
the
it-
estate, just hire like
Yeah.
models.
Red Bull does it,
Yeah.
so why not you? Like
Yeah.
just do it.
Yeah.
Like no.
It will
own-
give you wings.
yeah, the thing
Exactly.
is that
Yeah.
own up to it. Say like that's the thing that he
And he should go for the walks, right, with his family.
yeah.
Yeah, with his family, and then surrounded by models, and
No,
be like,
okay,
yeah.
not say own up lah. He did. Did he say did he give
And-
reasons of why he did the stuff he did on social media?
And to prove that he's not sexist, right, the model should consist of both women and men.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like at one point he said like all the xiaomei, all the
Pretty girls.
pretty girls and handsome guys are at this mall.
Yeah.
He should double down on that get all the things and come out and
But
like, you know.
that's such an innocent statement, right?
Yeah.
Like, why is it wrong for someone to say that? There are so many pretty girls
Well,
and
yeah.
handsome guys
sorry.
here.
He's
like-
done a lot more.
No,
he's,
like-
he's done a lot more.
Okay.
There's one where at the bus stop he got one lady to like pose. Another one where he films himself wearing a mask and
But
say
did
like,
the lady pose?
yeah, the lady did pose.
Then it's consensual.
Oh, post to him on the camera.
I don't know. I didn't fully read his thing because I'll be honest. Way before this, I did not know he was a presidential candidate. When I saw Tan Kin Lian on social
Yeah.
media, right, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like, oh, this guy wants to be a presidential election candidate, but then he's like, you know, doing all this weird stuff and like being like one of those social
It
media
isn't
trolls.
weird, you know. I would think of him as a free spirit.
When I found out he's an actual candidate, I was
He
shocked.
lost his deposit
Yeah.
in 2016.
Yes,
If I'm not wrong.
and I was shocked.
Wait, when did Tony Tan? I think it was 2015.
Yeah,
When was Tony Tan? Tony Tan was after S.R. Nathan, so it was one of the years that I could not vote. I was not in the country.
2014.
20, might be.
Maybe
Yeah, might be.
13 or 14. 13, I think.
Yeah, it was before the
No, but So I
Lee
didn't.
Kuan Yew sympathy
Okay,
general elections.
So I thought he was like Stephen Lim. I thought he was like
Okay.
Stephen Lim, like, you know, like just like some kind of
Like a troller.
Yeah, like
Singapore wrestling champion.
yeah. No, sorry, what's his name? What's his name? Shit, what's the wrestling champion guy's name?
Who?
Is it Stephen Lim?
No, Stephen Lim is the one that goes around asking people to model for him, like yeah, he does the happy birthday stuff. Shit, what's his name?
I don't know. All the chings seem
You know
the same.
the
Lim Wei Ming.
the WWE guy. Oh, fuck, I can't remember, but the WWE guy
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Singapore. So I thought that was him because I kept seeing all the memes, and I didn't realize that this guy running for the presidential election is that same fella.
Right.
Yeah. So it caught me by surprise, caught me off guard. But right now, I think that he should double down. Show that everything he said, like, he really doesn't see it as a sexist. What was he being accused of, anyways?
I think people were digging up his old Facebook post
Yeah,
and be
they were
like, "Hey,
digging it
you're
up and saying
you're a
that you're
creepy
creep.
old man."
There's a chikopet lah.
Yeah lah, you're being a creep lah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "I'm
And
not
then
being a creep."
now you should double down and say that he's not a creep. He's
Yeah.
appreciative of the beauty that Singaporeans
Actually,
have.
being sexist and being a creep is complete opposites though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, because being sexist means you don't like women, but
Correct.
he likes
He
pretty
loves
women.
them. Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves them a lot. Yeah,
He loves them
he's
a
just
lot.
being
He
creepy.
adores them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just being creepy. And why not have a creepy president? You know,
Yeah.
have someone to
When
have,
the US president is
yes,
creepy as fuck.
have someone to equal the
Yeah.
US president who themselves.
Yeah.
They're also going through an election right now.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
their candidates are creepy Biden,
Yeah.
Trump.
No, but I think the Democrats, they have RFK Jr., but I don't think he's going to get any endorsements from the party because the party is going to toe the line and say that our candidate is the president.
No.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
no, that's what's going to happen.
Yes, but if they're gonna support the president,
No, so RFK would have to be like
Independent.
independent, or he would
Independent.
have to like vote. He would have to get his name on the ballots.
yeah, I'm going to
Which
say
is
this
going to be
now.
funky to watch, lah.
I'm gonna say this now. There's no way Biden's gonna have a second,
Yeah.
second run.
Did you see him at the G20 summit?
Dude, the fact of the matter,
Oh my
the
God.
fact of the matter is he doesn't even see himself.
Yes.
Okay, he is old.
He's sleepwalking lah through life.
He is.
He
old.
wanted to get away from the dais, right?
Yeah.
But he was still plugged in to the fucking thing, the to control the teleprompter,
Yeah.
and then he was like trying to walk away, and then the thing was like tagging, like tugging at him.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
need to watch
it
that, dude. I need to watch
It
that.
was hilarious.
Did anyone run up and help him?
No. Eventually, he realized
Oh,
that
dude,
it's-
if you run
like,
up and help him,
he
you'll
can't
be
get
shot.
away. And
They
then
think
he,
like-
it's like pretty loose, lah. So he could like
Un-
undo it.
Undo it, yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like, he was meant to stay there and wait for everyone else to leave first.
Yeah.
He didn't bother. He just started walking.
He probably felt like something dripping down his leg and said, I think
Yeah.
I need to take a shit.
And he kept like addressing, I think, the Japanese Prime Minister as president. And then when someone announced saying that the South Korean president or prime minister would take questions, and then the Japanese prime minister would take questions, he was like, President. He was like trying to correct the person.
Yeah, yeah.
But that person was right. It was the Japanese prime minister.
It's so awkward, dude.
And then he was like, President. It's like, what?
I think he's trying to remind himself, I'm the president.
Mm.
I'm the president? I think I'm the president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where you look at him and you're like,
Yeah.
you beat Trump?
Great.
Like, damn.
No, that's why Trump is saying that he did not beat me.
Yeah.
And they are trying to charge him for that.
Again?
No, that's what the indictments are
indictments
for.
are.
They are saying that he's undermining the government.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Which is like utter crap. Like anyone
Yeah,
who...
the guy right now is playing it Hollywood. Okay, he's
Dude,
Trump is playing it Hollywood.
everything is going in his favor.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
playing it Hollywood. He's got PR on his side. He's playing his mug shots. He's turning bad things, negative things into his.
Actually, it's not even negative things. You know why? Because the side that is like anti him, right? They are doing all the wrong things.
They're so desperate
They're
to,
so
to get him
desperate, right?
out, right? Yeah.
They are doing all the wrong things.
And everyone can see it, lah.
Because Biden was the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Right? Auntie Kamala is another wrong choice. Dude, one like a former judge, right?
Yeah.
It's a black guy, right?
Yeah.
Like he was doing an interview with like some podcast, which is like a urban podcast.
Yeah.
So there's another black guy interviewing him.
Urban podcast.
I'm
Were
glad-
they rapping halfway?
Glad you get it. and the judge, right, just went ape shit, man.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a fucking dick sucking whole. Like he was,
Re-
like, the judge was like saying fuck.
Yeah.
And he was like, everything is like, this bitch in Harvard was sucking dicks at frat parties and all
Who,
that.
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris. He was like,
Wow.
this bitch is a nasty, nasty bitch.
Wow.
He went full black.
He-
The judge did not like hold back.
yeah. Wow.
And then the podcaster was like, "Oh, I can't speak to this, judge. This is all you. And then the judge was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna say that."
Yeah. So he's definitely Republican, not Democrat.
I don't know whether he's Republican or Democrat, but I think maybe he knows shit about Kamala,
Yeah.
or I think was like, he got burned by her in some way.
Right. Even the whole like marijuana thing also, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the state of California, that was very controversial.
Imagine California as a state legalizing marijuana, the use of marijuana, and all of them still being in jail.
Mm.
Yeah, there'll be some people like, I did what you did, but I'm serving what 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and she chose not to overturn or review those cases, right?
Which is
So, I don't know. Dodgy lah, very
which
dodgy.
is kind of
Fucking
okay.
dodgy.
Like if you think about it in a different way, if you take it one, let's say what else can you be incarcerated for that could be overturned? Let's say
psilocybin, mushrooms. A lot of places
mushrooms
are legalizing mushrooms
imagine
as well.
imagine those kind of
Yeah.
things. It's something that you can turn over, like trespassing. You know, that's wrong. But if you find out that,
Trespassing is depending on
okay, that
how
one
bad
can,
it
that,
is.
no, that's
because
not.
that's
no,
usually a tortious...
That's still a crime. You see, that's
No,
still a
it
crime.
might not be a crime.
Is it?
It might be a tortious claim.
Nice word, tortious.
How do you spell that?
Don't know. It's like
So it's
torches, but with
Derivative
shiz.
of tort. T-O-R-T.
Oh.
Okay.
tortious. But you see, in those kind of things, it's like imagine if it was supposed a crime. Okay, something else. Leaving your car on idle. Imagine if it was a jailable offense.
Right.
You know, and you get jailed. And then later on, someone overturn the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you're serving 5 years. That is quite an injustice.
How about leaving a autistic
No,
child in the car in the heat of summer because you don't want to take care of the kid, and then you blame it on your wife or ex-wife?
This is called special treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is listen to our patreon.com/lots of
Yeah, because that might be attempted murder.
Yeah, we already feel very badly about that when you leave dogs in the car
Yeah.
with the windows rolled up. Like if it's a kid, like nah.
I mean, autistic kid and a dog, the intelligence are roughly the same, lah. So
Wow.
I guess.
Lim Wei Ming.
Lim
bro.
Wei Ming. Lim
Lim
Wei
Wei
Ming.
Ming.
Ming. Ming.
It's been a while since we had our Lim Wei Ming.
You know why?
We kind of miss him.
I keep saying Ming, right? And then I keep thinking that, fuck, it's pretty close to Mong. Fuck.
Lim,
We're going to
Lim
hell.
Wei Mong is Lim Wei Ming's a retarded cousin.
Whoa. Yeah, guys, clue me in. What's going on now? Who is Wong Mong?
Oh.
Ming Wong. Ming Wong Bing Bong.
林伟明，
Lim Wei Ming.
Yeah. You got the race right.
林伟明，
We needed that. We
Yeah.
needed that.
Yeah.
Lim
Like
Wei Mong.
you were trying to fly off the deep end.
Yeah.
I just added like anchors, like anvils to you.
Yeah.
And then I added anvils to my feet.
Yeah.
And we both jumped off the cliff.
we are now so deep that
Fucking
we
hell.
can see the submersible, the
We're so
Titan
deep that,
wreckage.
that Sean is now googling Mong.
What does Wong mean?
Who is this? What?
It's a Mongoloid.
What's Mongoloid? What's going on?
Someone who looks like Shane Gillis.
Oh. There's
Dude, I'm so straight. I'm homophobic.
Oh shit, Mong, a person who has an intellectual. So wow, okay. So it's an actual word. Damn it.
It's a very British thing to say.
It's a very
Yeah.
British thing to call you a Mong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how are they going to get past it? Let's see. Who are the candidates for America? Biden
So
or-
Biden,
And
because he's going for re-election. RFK Jr. because he wants to be there.
Okay.
And then you've got Mike Pence from the Republican side. You've got Donald Trump, Mike Pence, Ron DeSantis, Vivek Ramaswamy,
It seems like this
Nina Hartley,
this time Nina Hartley.
Nina Haley.
Nina
You see, this fella immediately picked it up.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
knew that trap would work.
Is it a porn star?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Oh.
porn
It's a
star.
very old,
legendary porn star.
legendary,
Legendary porn star.
legendary
Now you can't even consider her a porn star. She's an educator
educator.
at
Right.
this point. Yeah.
Yeah, she teach you how to touch certain places where
She's got educational series for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gangbangs,
Deep throats.
orgies.
Deep throats. How to suck dick. How to swallow.
Suck dick, I
She's
think-
basically got a Pornhub degree,
Yeah.
PhD.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's a different
I think she
one.
got it before even Pornhub existed. lah.
Oh yeah. She was one of the creators. I never heard of her until she's been whispered around like legends.
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends.
And
That's why I was surprised that she's running for presidency.
no, I think it's
wow.
Haley.
They have been progressive, but
even Nina
that's-
Haley is halfling also. She's also got Indian blood, Punjabi, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the Republicans are actually being more
So now there are more
progressive.
Indians in the. No, but she was the former ambassador to the UN under Trump.
Mm.
Yeah. Then who else? There are a few other people there that almost no one knows. It was quite interesting though. One of the clips I watched. So the first debates were conducted by Fox News.
Mm.
Right?
Oh yes, the
And
debates.
the debates,
The
right?
debates.
For the Republican candidates.
Correct.
And
How did that go?
Trump said, "I'm not going to turn up
Yeah.
because Fox News, they've not been a credible news organization, so I'm not going to go there."
So what did he do?
He went on Tucker Carlson on
Mm.
Twitter,
Yeah.
on X,
Mm.
right? And they blew the fucking charts open, man. Fuck. Over 100 million impressions.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was like, fuck. That many people actually saw that post
Mm.
or that clip and then eventually watched the entire thing. Or I think the 100 million plus was on the long form, the 47-minute
On Twitter.
on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's impressive though.
Impressive, yeah. Not even the YouTube video, no, the Twitter one.
So most of them are probably watching on the phone then.
Yes,
Wow, that's crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they could have watched like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah.
We don't know how the impressions are taken.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but they definitely disrupted the Fox News debates.
So Tucker Carlson timed it right, just before the Fox News.
Five
They did
minutes
it on
before.
purpose. They did it on purpose for
Yeah.
sure.
To give the finger.
Yeah, and one of the questions that was asked during the debates was that if Donald Trump
Mm.
were to be elected as the Republican candidate, how many of you
Mm.
would let go a massive fart but still choose to support the Republican candidate?
Right.
And Vivek Ramaswamy was the first person to raise his hand,
Yeah.
and then few other people raised their hands, and then there were a few other guys who were like, "Oh, we are outnumbered. We better raise our hands." So like eight of them raised their hands,
Yeah.
and then the other two was like, "What the fuck?" We are. Chris Christie was there, the governor of New Jersey,
Right.
fat fuck,
Yeah.
and Vivek handed him his ass lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite interesting to watch.
Mm.
Ron DeSantis looks like he's going to slip. He's going to slip down. Vivek looks like he's going to go up.
Right. Right.
But I don't think he can surpass
Donald Trump.
the Trump. Yeah.
Right.
The Donald.
The Donald Trump. Yeah. I think what you say is right. I think if Donald wins, I think Vivek might be VP.
VP. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice little screw you to the previous establishment.
Put the
Mm.
Indian against the
'Cause
half Indian.
Ang Mo.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
the full Indian.
At least he's full Indian. Yeah. Not
And
like
some
some
more-
You're
others.
only half Brahmin. I'm
And-
full Brahmin.
And you would have a VP with a largely more difficult name to say. I mean,
Yeah.
Kamala versus
Vivek is easy,
no,
man.
the other one. The other-
Ramaswamy.
that part's difficult. Kamala
No,
Harris.
just call him Vivek.
Kamala Harris. Vivek. Ramaswamy.
Yeah, but the way they're pronouncing Kamala is like an African way of pronouncing it. The
Kamala.
Indian way is Kamala.
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 Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
she's half black though, so I guess
She's
both ways.
Half, yeah, she's half black and all slut.
wow. Where did that come from?
From the judge, the black judge.
There might be
I
some
should
truth to
find
that.
the clip and like link it to you boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the CNA documentary on our reserves,
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's why I'm.
that was interesting because it did not reveal anything new. And including Josie, quite a number of people were commenting on it, saying that the production value is good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the production value is decent, but
Yeah.
the information given was nothing new.
Indecent.
It's already what is being known lah.
Yeah,
What is out there.
Even like the episode, like they had like the online exclusive on like the gold reserves and everything.
Yeah.
That one, if you watch it and then you do your own calculations, right, you are like, what the fuck is this documentary saying?
What's the summary?
So they claim to
Yeah,
have
I'm asking for my own benefit
Okay,
because
so
I
they-
didn't watch it.
they claim to have an estimated 222 tons of gold bullion,
All right, where?
undisclosed location in Singapore.
Ah, shit! I
Okay.
thought
Probably in
you
the
know
vault.
like
MAS vault lah, probably.
You know
Maybe
what?
maybe
it's
somewhere.
fucking Bukit Timah, bro.
we don't know where the vault is.
38 Aussie Road. In the basement.
Maybe.
Bukit Timah.
Maybe,
sure.
maybe.
The hill.
Or MAS.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Nah, the hill.
So
it's probably
if
the
you
hill.
were to calculate with our present value, the present value of gold,
Yeah.
it would come up to about 19 bill.
Mm.
19
then-
bill only.
19 bill, but no.
Okay.
That is just gold bullion,
Okay, go bullion.
Mm.
right? We are not counting silver. We don't know if they have got platinum. We don't know any other precious metal that they are hoarding. We don't know.
Mm.
They only spoke about gold, right? And then they reported it is like about 10 bill.
Mm.
Oh,
It's like, hey, bro. Okay lah, maybe
so 29 bill.
at the time of filming, maybe the price of gold was different. Maybe.
Yeah.
So let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And then they start saying that okay, then we invest in all these different things,
Mm.
and then say that GIC, we don't disclose where they invest, what they invest in.
Right.
Temasek,
Don't disclose.
that one disclose.
Oh, disclose.
That one they
Okay.
say that you can actually find out. If you want to find out, you can find out.
Right.
Right? That's what they say, what?
Yeah.
What was the other investment arm that they said that you can also find out? So they said that they invest Temasek Holdings, GIC, and what was the other one?
MAS.
Probably
right?
not
MAS,
MAS.
MAS.
Is it
Yeah,
really
MAS.
monetary?
MAS.
But
So MAS also, they have got a wing that does investments.
okay.
Right? So they got people who are working 24/7 to do investments. So they play the currency market. I'm pretty sure they play the ETF. They do they short stocks. They buy stocks. Right? So they are literally an investment bank.
Yeah.
They have like a wing that does investment bank kind of shit. Right? And they don't disclose anything. So Temasek Holdings, then they don't tell you that Temasek Holdings owns at least 3.41% of BlackRock.
Right. Interesting.
Hey, at least we own something. BlackRock.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you're doing business with BlackRock, right, that means you, even 3% lah, if they're willing to give you that much from like a company that is backed up by sovereign funds of a country.
They are worth.
Oh, the market
how
cap
many,
and
how many
the
trillions?
who? No,
BlackRock.
what? AUM?
BlackRock.
Yeah, BlackRock's AUM or their market cap. Market cap very low.
Oh, but they no
AUM is 9 trillion.
trillion. I knew.
9.4 trillion. Vanguard is 8.1. State Street is about 6 or 5 point something trillion dollars.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
asset under management lah.
yes. So
Yeah,
Wow.
these three
To everyone
companies
one.
Yeah.
are
everyone
running the world.
Yeah. To
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
1
yeah.
trillion. If you have $1 trillion, you can run a country.
So imagine Larry Fink, right? Who's running BlackRock. So he's getting his bonus. So if you were to look at the contract for any hedge fund,
Which one? The bonus or a boner?
no bonus.
With a boner.
Probably
With a
both.
bonus. I think the bonus check will give him a bonus.
Yeah, I think that works better than any Viagra because you see
Yeah.
the number of zeros at the number of numbers in your bank
Yes.
account. You're just like,
Okay, so like if you're the principal of a hedge fund, right?
Yeah.
So most likely whenever you put out a product to sell to people, say that contribute to a hedge fund, this is what we project in terms of returns and everything, right? And then they'll put there. So the company, the hedge fund, and the management of the hedge fund will take this amount of the assets under management from this particular account as commission per year, right? Like fees,
Right.
management fees, commission, whatever. Then we will reinvest a certain amount back into the hedge fund, into this same account, right? And then this amount would be like our salary, our bonuses, or whatever. Imagine how much Larry Fink is making. He should easily be at the Forbes like wealthiest persons list, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
but he's not there.
He's not there. Yeah.
He's not there. So either they are hiding, like they're saying that we have our policies are so harsh that we have to reinvest everything. So it goes back into the company,
Right.
right, as equity or whatever. Like you're like, fuck these people. There are people who are hiding their wealth, but they're actually fucking wealthy. They are the people who are running the world. And Temasek Holdings, only one entity that is more public with its shareholdings
Yeah.
that we know, has 3.41% with them. So maybe GIC has got more.
but that's good news for us, right? That means like our reserves are quite thick, and
We are never going to fail, bro.
we are.
The fear of us running out of money, right? I think that is so far-fetched. That is people who have got a dystopian idea that
Wait, Singapore running out of money?
Ah,
They just print more money lah.
No, no,
How-
no,
how
no.
does
We're
that
not
work?
America. We can't print any.
We can exactly
we
do
can.
that.
Oh, we can.
We can exactly do that.
That's what MAS is for. They control the amount of
That's why
currency
we've
circulating.
got gold bullion.
No, but we
You
can.
you
we
can print money against that.
We can print only if we have something to print it against, lah.
Yeah.
But do
we have
have that
gold
much?
reserves lah.
Our gold reserves only like what you said, 19 billion.
When did they print money like that?
We haven't.
When have they?
We haven't. We
They
haven't
got
needed
reserves,
to.
what? They only tap the reserves, what?
Hmm.
They have not print money yet.
Reserve.
And then the other documentaries went into like how they have invested in multiple
about-
corporations around the world.
The thing
Mm.
about our reserves
We
is
own hotels around the world.
Yeah.
we don't actually use all our reserves, right?
We have never used them.
We don't have
The
to.
last time we used
Because we've
them
been
was
using
Did we
the.
the
tap-
COVID.
COVID, yeah. That was
Because
the
we-
one of the.
And we also did not use the full budget.
We didn't use the
Yeah.
full budget
We
because
returned don't know how much. I
because
think one
most of
point
it
something
comes
back.
out from the ones that we do use, which is the CPF and all that things. In
We also don't use that.
no. You sure?
Okay, so CPF right uses so we draw the CPF money, whatever money that is in CPF to go and invest in other things.
Mm-hmm.
And CPF is probably invested by GIC, right?
Yes.
GIC, Temasek.
Temasek.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And it's backed by the constitution.
Yeah. Actually, this makes a lot of sense as Singapore, the Temasek Holdings invested or have stake in BlackRock because, like the whole ESG thing,
Yeah, but what if all
like
of
a
us
lot of
decide,
local companies are pushing ESG and also
And it's from BlackRock.
and
So
for BlackRock
what if-
and also climate change.
what
Yes.
if 20% of
Yeah.
us decide to immigrate?
It's a long shot, but for argument's sake, let's entertain it.
20% of us decide
That
to give up
is-
our citizenship.
That is fucked.
So, yeah, right. So you claim back our CPF.
Yes.
Do we have enough to supplement?
That's a
but
good
then,
question,
but
though.
when you're, you see, that's an arbitrary thing, right? Because
Ah.
20% of people who have a good amount in CPF or barely have anything in CPF.
Ah, yes, that's no,
Yeah.
no, the thing I've always asked about CPS is because it's one of those things where it's a number in your account, but it's not a physical
Mm.
amount.
Is-
Because what can you use your CPF for?
Technically, it's a physical amount.
Yeah, it technically is, but what can you use it for?
Okay, so our Singaporean lifestyle or the path that the government has laid out for every Singaporean, it is leading you down the path that you should use or you will use it. You will use CPF,
But for what?
buying a house, buying blue chip stocks,
Or
Okay, so-
retirement fund.
or
Okay, so
retirement,
blue
using it
chip-
as a retirement fund.
Blue chip stocks, not so much, but buying a house, buying a house, right? A house is controlled by a government, usually housing property, HDBs, and
Yes.
even when you buy private properties,
Cannot use.
you can't really use, right?
Cannot use.
So the money, when you use it to buy your house, it still goes back to the government,
Right.
To HDB, yeah.
to HDB. And when they say buy your house, you're not buying your house. HDB isn't really your house. It's a rental. Okay, it's a 99-year rental. So that's where it comes from. If you only use this money to buy something by somebody who is giving you that money, you're buying it from the same person.
Mm.
So your money is coming out but going to the same person, going elsewhere.
I think we all understand this and we all agree with this.
Oh no,
we
of
all
course,
agree
of course,
with you.
Of course. That's why I'm saying that if
But that's the
20%
best
of you
way.
decide to,
No, that's the best way to keep you here.
of course,
No, you have a house lah.
No,
You have to
you've
pay
got
mortgage.
obligations.
Yeah.
obligations.
You gotta pay your mortgage,
Can't,
you gotta-
you
yeah.
can't take
Not
out.
only is
You
your
can't take out the
mortgage
money
tied
in
to
your.
it,
Yeah.
your retirement funds are tied to it.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't take out your money in the CPF.
Because
Unless you
literally it's
leave.
your wages that has been siphoned off
Mm.
into this separate account, and then they say that the only way you can use this money now
Is when you're
is you buy a-
65.
No, if you buy the house.
Or until you're 65 lah.
And
then you
then
get back,
until
yeah.
you're 65, but if
And then they also don't allow you to withdraw everything.
yes,
Correct.
They will make a plan for you and pay you monthly.
Yeah.
yes, and in order to uphold it, you actually have to pay back your CPF
Yes.
when you buy your house.
When
Mm.
you sell your house.
When you sell your house,
Actu-
sorry, when you sell your house.
Actually, this sounds like a money gamer.
Oh,
It is. It is.
But they're using the money to invest lah, or in whatever shit lah. But still, essentially, it's like a money.
No,
game.
but then okay, there's let's not all be so partisan lah. They give you like up to like 5 to 6% interest,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to put it in your retirement account.
Right.
I think it's retirement or special account. One of
Special.
the special account, right?
Which you cannot touch.
Which you cannot touch. Once you put inside,
And
right?
but the
you
thing is
cannot
that they
touch.
guarantee you 4% on it.
Only 4, man.
Really? I think it's higher,
It's
no?
higher.
Now
I think it's 6. I
Maybe
think
maybe now it's
I think
higher.
it's now
but
it's 6.
Maybe
Because
now
CPF
it's
itself is 3%, right?
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you listen to the whole game of it is your money is this is money you contribute to your CPF, your retirement fund, which is for your protection. On top of that, you pay so how do I say your income tax? Your income tax is catered to your level. So your level is this one, you pay that much. Your level that one, you pay that much. But you have to pay income tax. So your income has tax. However, even before that income tax, whatever you earn in Singapore, you have to pay 17% of it to CPF. Your employer,
20%. You pay 20.
Your employer 17%?
No.
Is it? I thought it's 10, then employer 7.
No.
No.
Oh.
Together, it's about 37%.
You pay 20%.
Oh, then employer pays 17.
About
Yeah.
30 plus percent. So your employer,
37.
yeah, 37. No, your employer pays 17%. That means
17, you pay 20.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
37%. So
Right.
that's kind of like income tax also, because that's
Yes.
money you don't see
Mm.
And you don't get to use.
and you don't get to use that money. And that money on the other hand, when they keep in, they invest everything else. The only time you get to use that is to buy your house, which is
So
to
it's like a backhanded way of saying that we incentivize you to use this money, which you cannot use for any other reason, to buy a house.
Yeah.
which will give
And
you
now
grants
you're a
on,
homeowner.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're a homeowner.
Oh, not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then say that, this home might appreciate in value.
And,
Yes.
and also
which
the tricky...
which was never the intention.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
HDBs
Yes.
were never supposed to really.
Yeah, and
appreciate.
that's one point. But the second thing is that it's a bit tricky as well. Because most people who use their CPF to buy a house, they would probably wipe out about 80% already.
Oh yeah.
Then you spend the next decade working to make
paying
back.
it back.
So that when you retire, you have money.
Yes.
3 decades to work back.
30 alone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and then so that when you retire, at least you can get like like a monthly 2.5k, 2k to kind of maintain your or whatever amount lah.
Yes.
To maintain your lifestyle.
Yes. And that's why when we were saying like if 20% of us just decide to immigrate
Yeah.
or leave the country,
It's-
which would mean that they would draw out from that
The
CPF,
CPF, yeah.
account. Whatever they have now lah. Might not be much, might not be a lot, but that draw
But
out
it's the
right,
volume, the instant volume. You know?
instant volume of them drawing out right will impact us in ways that
It's like 20% of any like DBS holder lah. Go to the bank. Yeah, I want to cash out everything.
it's like a
You're
bank.
fucked.
It's almost like a
Bank
bank,
run
run.
lah,
lah.
yeah.
It's almost like a bank run. So
Yeah.
that case will never happen lah. But if it does happen, it will affect the rest of us in
If-
ways that that I think will open our eyes. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this is how it's going, because the CPF isn't something that is like the reserves. It most likely, if 20% runs right, that's where the money is. If anything is to stabilize it, it's probably
Yeah.
from the reserves.
Yeah,
That's-
to cover the.
That's the case where if the reserves are actually,
yeah, but
there and not tied up
Yeah.
in other.
but also I don't think they have the fiat currency to pay out everything.
No.
Because most of the CPF is all investments in
Yes,
stocks and in.
not just the CPF.
property
That's
over-
the other thing. We've
over.
been told that the reserves aren't being touched,
Mm,
or that's what we are supposed to believe lah.
yeah.
That they're being laid out. But is that really something we would do, to leave money lying around or assets lying around with no usage, like to leave them there?
Yeah. You know,
Seems kind of
I'm really hoping, right, that the documentary, like the first like 10 seconds of the opening documentary, just an empty room or empty vault, and be like, yeah, there's nothing here.
no.
And then it
that,
just cuts to black and then credits.
I mean, that's the thing. If the reserves were in gold, like gold bullions, right? Then
Yeah.
okay, you can't really trade that very quickly. No, that's the thing. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like if the reserves were just like solid gold bullions, right?
Yeah.
But what if it's not? What if it's like tied up in investments also?
That's also true.
No, that's the thing. So we're going back to the whole stuff that if 20% of us were to just leave the country, so we want to pursue our lives, we are free to make that choice. It's not there's no crisis There's nothing. There's no crisis here.
Yeah.
We just 1% of us want to go New Zealand. 1% want to go Australia. 1% want. They just go out and withdraw entire CPF funds.
Yeah.
He was saying, would that be like a bank run? Would that have adverse? And maybe it really depends on how much thing and whether certain. I mean, like if you think about
Okay, so let's assume that we have about 3 million Singaporeans right now.
Okay.
Okay.
3
So-
millions or 3 million people who
Singaporeans.
have
Singaporeans.
working CPFs like.
No, let's just say like 3 million Singaporeans right now, including underage kids, like people who are not 18, not contributing to CPF, whatever.
Okay.
And 20% of this population
About
relocates.
600,000.
About 600,000 relocates. Do you think that's a realistic number?
All at once? No.
Oh, maybe
like
over
over a year, perhaps.
a year?
Over a year, or maybe over 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
I don't think that's also a
the
realistic
shock,
number.
the
lah.
shock thing is 20% in the next month. 20% of the population.
No, I think 20% is too high of a percentage. I would say maybe 2 to 3% might actually happen. Because people are not that daring, you know.
But 2 to 3%, I think we can tahan. If
that's why I think
yeah lah.
it
No,
is
that's why it's still
Yeah.
working. But my question is if the so-called money isn't actually there. Like it's really just number, but it's not there. It's tied up in so many things that if really, I don't know lah. This is a really sensitive question for me because I don't really understand. I haven't read into what.
Oh, I think
it
you should
is.
watch the entire series lah. Then, they clearly they show you that,
It's there.
dude, we are balling.
Ooh.
But the thing is that they don't want to reveal how far
How
we are
balling we
balling,
are, yeah.
how balling we are.
How balling.
And then one of the reasons they give is that, if we actually reveal how much we have in reserves, that gives foreign entities or entities that are not friendly to
okay.
us to manipulate our currency.
Correct.
So this is why we don't reveal
That's being
everything.
smart.
Which
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
makes sense also.
No,
lah.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I like that. I like that idea. That
But no one
we're
is
fucking
asking.
rich, but
But
you
you see, no smart
fuck you
person,
guys.
no smart person is actually asking, "Hey, reveal how much we have right now."
Yeah. Give me
Right.
the dollars and cents.
Yeah, give me down to the decimal point. Like, give me down to 2 decimal points.
Yeah.
Right? No one is saying that.
yeah lah.
We might want to know like rough estimates of a percentage of how much we have.
Yeah.
No, but people
But
can
none of-
extrapolate and can they
Yeah,
can,
but anyone could do that right now.
yeah, but
Right? James Lim said that. Right? Like,
Muslim.
not even James Lim. There was someone else who said it when Dr. Tam was doing the election coverage like 3 years ago. Someone actually extrapolated and said that we have got like close to like 1 point something trillion.
Oh shit! I want the parliamentary elect person to come out and say like, do we have
No, this
fuck
guy
you
is
money?
like an economist.
Like, do we have fuck you money?
Yeah.
Let's just-
Yeah.
like,
do
let's
we-
just-
the actual question, right?
Just grow up. Do we have fuck you money? And then
The Speaker of Parliament will be like, okay, today we're gonna debate. Do we have fuck you money?
yeah, and then like the PM at that point, maybe Lawrence Wong when he takes over, he'll be like, yes, we do.
He comes out. That question is cap.
Yeah, that question is kept. It's like then all the Gen Z, every one of us were like, whoa! He was like, yeah. It's
The
like,
mothership will report it with some Gen Z fucking.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then Indonesia and Malaysia will be like, "Wow, fuck, man!"
Yeah.
I think they really
So
do.
flex,
So flex. It's like how it works is like we go to war, and they just buy us out. The planes come and it's like, "Hey, I pay you 100,000, turn around. Okay, go back." Some nonsense.
But
like that.
it's actually quite interesting when they spoke about like how like your currency can be manipulated with. Like for people who have no clue about this, right? Go and check out like how George Soros almost bankrupted the sterling pound.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
like he was trying to fuck with the pound and the Deutschmark. And that was like the precursor to the introduction of the euro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
It's quite an interesting turn of events. That was like one of the events that put him on like the global spotlight.
Right. Right.
Like, fuck, this guy is so wealthy and powerful that he can actually like drown a country's
what do we call it?
currency.
What do we call it? We just said it right now. It's
Mm.
called fuck you money. It's called fuck you
But
money.
George Soros is not in the top 10 richest people in the world, no?
He's not.
Yeah. So where is he getting the influence and that wealth and that?
No, because he was shorting
Mm.
the currency, right? When you short something, right, you can borrow.
Right. Yeah.
You basically are actually. You short something. You're betting on it to go
You're betting
down.
against the
against it.
against
yeah.
the-
You're betting it to go down. So
pound
you
lah.
buy this
but,
one.
But why? How was he so certain that the pound would drop though?
He's literally manipulating it, lah.
Right. Then his influence and his how is he getting?
Like him shorting it, right,
Mm.
sends question marks down everyone's minds who is actually investing in the pound.
Right.
So they sell that,
and the Deutschmark, right?
So they sell it.
Yeah, so they start selling it.
and then
Mm.
it brings the money down, which
Yeah.
actually lives up to the shorting, because you're betting against it going
The value going down.
Yeah.
down. So when you bet against it going down, when you have to finally pay them, you pay less than what you bet.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Right.
so you buy back the
At less.
sterling pounds
Mm.
at a lesser value than what you borrowed it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you made that difference.
Mm.
it's a lot lah.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's horrible.
there are a lot of families also who have like wealth that are undisclosed.
Exactly.
Why do you think?
I,
Why do you
I
think?
was sharing the YouTube video.
Mm.
I found this nice YouTube channel, man. He was talking about the three German families with ties to the Nazi regime,
Mm.
and then their children now have all they have billions of dollars lah
Mhm.
in like private hedge funds.
Any one of them, Lee?
And it's undisclosed how many billions they have. I think at that point, like when the grandfather passed away, he passed like 11 billion to like 4 or 5 kids.
Any
Wow.
Yeah.
Lee? L-E?
No,
No.
they're all German last names.
I could be.
And then they
I could be a Lee German.
now they're living like life of secrecy. They're not in the public sphere at all. They just have their
Lee
own private.
could be
hedge
short
fund.
for Librovovic, so level. What's the German name?
And we don't know how much.
Leibowitz is
uh,
definitely not German.
That's a Jewish name.
name.
That's a Jewish Polish name.
Yeah.
What's German? Shit.
Shoemaker.
Lehman.
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 Lehman. Yeah.
Lehman. Mine is just
that
short
that
for
one, the
Lehman.
Arsenal goalkeeper, lah.
No, some
Jens
Lehman.
Lehmann.
You know, that's why it's always been a wish of mine. It's like, why can't I be related to the Rothschild? You know, in whispers,
In whispers.
Rothschild, or what's the other famous family out there?
Vanderbilt is fucked, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're fucked, lah. I think it's a fucking drama put on by Anderson
But the-
Cooper.
No, actually, I think it is. No, I
You
think the kids like ruined it all. They were partying too much. They fucked up the business. What they took over the business, then it went under. Then they were like living lavishly in castles and everything.
Who's the most powerful Indian family?
What, in mainstream?
Well, yeah, whatever.
Who's that guy that built the tower?
Ambani.
Yeah.
Mukesh Ambani.
Yeah.
But
Maybe you're related to Mukesh.
No.
No.
Ambani is Sindhi.
Oh, Cindy.
You got Ratan Tata, who's, I think they are Iranians, they are Parsis, if I'm not wrong.
Okay,
Oh, the Tata group, right?
Tata group.
Which is the
yeah.
closest one that you can get to?
Oh, all those my dad's lineage, they are savages. They are fucking retards who used to kill each other, but they want to,
You're not helping my point. I'm trying to
No,
tie us in.
I'm saying the truth.
Okay.
But they want to tie themselves with like the fucking Chola kings. So they claim that they are descendants of the Chola kings, but I don't see any resemblance because they are mostly all dark and they've got wild bushes of mustaches and they
Okay,
behave
what
like
about you?
pigs.
Yeah.
This guy might have a better chance.
Yeah, you have a better
but
chance.
they are also separatists.
Who
Yeah.
do you think you could be?
They
Like,
want
small
Khalistan.
chance.
Small chance. Lineage of Jesus Christ. When he fucked Mary Magdalene.
Crystal.
Have a child.
No chance.
you want
A Punjabi father and a
Yeah.
Chinese mother.
you
no
want
chance.
Crystal, yeah. With that lineage, you want Crystal.
Yeah.
You want
Crystal.
Crystal. Jesus.
Yeah, if I wanted, if I wanted
Jesus
to like
Christo.
go back
Cristo.
and say, then I would have to say the Chola Kings lah.
Chola Kings, he has a grandeur is about being.
Delusions of grandeur.
At least the Chola Kings, they ruled, span from South India, Cambodia, fucking Vietnam, Thailand, all the way to Indonesia.
I'm probably,
Right.
That's why some of the Angkor Wat and all Hindu temples.
I've
Right,
probably
right.
got you two outdone, because
Yeah.
most likely I'm descended from Genghis,
Genghis Khan.
How?
from rape.
On that note, on
that
the note of
that
rape,
was fantastic. That was fantastic.
great way to end the episode.
It stunned me so much I couldn't say
Yeah.
anything else.
Well, I guess we're all descendants of rape, lah. Since like Genghis Khan like fuck so many people, right? I mean,
Killed
we might be-
40 million
Not
people.
in South India.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We
40
might be
million
spared that.
Maybe my mom's side lah. They raped some people there.
40 million people. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.